Good morning, guys. What's up? So, right now I am in the electronic gaming room in the hotel. So, today is the only full day in this hotel. And so, before I really start this video, if you haven't seen that video uploaded 7 days ago, then I asked you to comment about if she was a savage. Now, today's the deadline. And one of you said she's a savage, and none of you said she isn't. So that means I'm going with she is a savage, which means that on Saturday morning, I'm going to spend at least an hour and a half outside. Okay, so we're actually about to discover a lake in the town. But before I do that, right now my parents are having some nice time. I'm going to bring them their jackets because they feel kind of cold, and I'll change the shirt. So now what we're doing is we're discovering about the town.
That's correct.
Yes. So we just got in the car and starting looking for somewhere nice in the town. This is actually the same place like yesterday when we were doing the Phaeton riding.
That's correct. Where we did.
Yes, you're right. And we're still driving the same area as when we did the Phaeton riding yesterday. There's kind of snow around on Red Area, you can see that. Oh, it's cool, isn't it? It's really interesting. So now we're out of the hotel trying to look for the town. And we are still in the woods. And we're going around a really cool, mysterious lake area. And I hope you're going to find it really interesting. We're driving in the woods. So it's a really nice forest in here, right? Some parts,
Very nice there.
yeah, some parts of the forest having some snow. But there are also some parts that don't really have snow. So we're just okay. So I'm kind of going to a really good lake. So that's why we're going down there, and we're coming back there at the end. Yeah, well, this is kind of, whoa, the sun has popped out. How interesting. It was quite cloudy some time ago, but now the sun's popped out. Okay, we're finally here. This was
5 more kilometers.
5 kilometers. I thought we were here already.
Yeah, we are here. But the recreation area is 5 kilometers.
I thought we were actually already here, but oh my God, this is such a boring drive, by the way. Yeah, we drove a lot. We drove all the way from the hotel, all the way through here. It's even more than an hour and a half. And there's not so much snow. Even though there's some. There's not so much. Okay, so this is finally the end of the most boring drive I've ever had in my whole life. In fact, not only most boring, but I was that sick that I was actually about to throw up on the road. But luckily, I didn't. So this is actually where it is. And there's some other people having a good time. Actually, there's so many leaves over there. Like, this is actually like, well, so many benches around and even some tents. I don't know if it's kind of normal. So I'm just staying out there because I kind of got sick on the road. Ugh. So,
No. Look at that face over there. Whatever face it is. It is a very much of a whatever face it is.
this is fine. Oh, I don't know why we're sitting that far away from each other. I don't know what those noises are, but yeah, we're kind of in the middle of the forest. Actually, around a lake. How crazy. Well, actually, Mom is recording as well. Did you see that? She's also recording, look. And it's kind of really satisfying here. It's sort of, whoa, it's sort of a tree house. It's not a tree house, it's a kind of mansion house. And there's some tents where kind of those poor people are sleeping, and I think they're out of their mind, as Dad said when we get there. And whoa, those trees are quite high. We're just leaving the area pretty soon. And I hope I'll feel a little bit better. This is
Continue straight to stay on Boluduchi Yolu.
So I like her accent.
This is the university.
Looks like she's actually speaking Chinese.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is she saying Ching Chang Chong?
Yeah.
She can't say Turkish.
You didn't really hear, but it looks like it looked like she was actually speaking some Chinese.
Bizim oradaki restoran.
For 7 kilometers.
Okay, now when she speaks English, and she's right, but when she speaks other languages, it kind of mixes up, right?
Correct. Look at the green top building there. Isn't it kind of weird?
I didn't know that.
Look at that.
I didn't have no idea about that. Which one, by the way? Oh yeah, that one. Cool. I think we're almost at the hotel. Yes, we're still in the forest area. Just connected to the hotel. And we're just gonna, whoa, it seems a bit dark through the forest. But never mind, we're gonna eat around the lake.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
yes, and I'm having a cheeseburger.
Without cheese though.
Yeah, right.
Is that right?
Yes.
It will be a cheese.
Yeah, it will be a cheeseburger, obviously, because I put cheese in it.
What if you take the cheese out of it? What
It won't be a cheeseburger anymore.
it will be called?
It'll be called hamburger, no longer a cheeseburger.
It's actually not even a ham inside of
Uh-oh.
it. It's a beef. But we call it hamburger.
Oh yeah, a lot of people call it hamburger. Why can't I call it a chicken burger?
Or beef burger.
Oh yeah, can I even call it a salami burger?
Hamburger.
We can call it salami burger if there's a salami in it. Salami in it, sorry. Pronunciation on that. Back at the hotel. God, we had a bit of a fight before going to the hotel about the lunch. And also, while we were driving through the forest, I felt very sick, like I was actually about to vomit, but luckily it didn't happen. And I was hoping that wouldn't happen. And while we were returning, then my mother said I should sleep for a bit, and then when I woke up, I felt a lot better, which I'm still feeling a lot better now. So now we're going to the restaurant at the lake after we finally returned back to the hotel. And there it is, kind of downwards there. It's right over there, kind of where the horses are. Just like we kind of had yesterday afternoon. Yep, it's right there. See? You can get there. Told you. Told you we can get there. I told you we can get there, I said. Yeah. It's next to the lake. It's actually where the restaurant is. So we're just gonna cross these horses. Like, and the wheels is also, that's kind of like that phaeton riding thing. That's kind of like that phaeton riding thing that we done yesterday.
Okay, which one we take to remember?
I think we took the, wait, none of these colors are right, but
This
I have
one
no
was the
idea.
one we took?
No, I think, yes, but I think the horses' colors were not pretty much the same at all.
This is I think we read it.
Yes, it is. So right now, I am around this really awesome lake. You see, there's still some mountains that we just went through. While going through that really crazy kind of forest when I was sick. Well, I bet there's some sound coming from there. Something else random. Okay then guys, well, it is time to swim around. Okay, so I'm in the sauna right now. So hot in here. Whoa. There's even some stones around and some lots of temperature around there. And they'll be quite burning, so don't touch them. This looks like a nice sauna because you can clearly see here. I'm just gonna check some really cool items. Okay, well, so that's gonna be it for this vlog. Thank you for watching. Well, this is actually our only full day here, but don't worry, tomorrow in some part of the vlog we're still in here. See you tomorrow anyway.